Welcome back to Encouraging Things. Hi, I really have no idea how to start this video. So while the realtor walks through this trailer, I'm just going to go ahead and drop a couple quick bombs on you guys. One, I bought the trailer. Two, I did not have it inspected before I paid for it. And three, the first night I had the key, I lost it. Couldn't tell you where, we could never find it again. The guy who sold it to me said, hey, I should replace the locks anyway because he doesn't know who out there has them. Or has additional keys for it. So I was going to do that anyway, but because of that, well, the first thing I had to do on my path of renovating this home to make it livable was to break in. Now, I do watch Lockpicking Lawyer, as do most of you, but I've never picked a lock in my life, and even now, still haven't. But I know my way around doors and windows, and I found an alternative way in. I've decided for these videos to be a little bit more natural with my speaking voice, especially for this first one. In later clips, you'll see me talking directly to the camera, and that'll probably be how I'm going to do things in the future. But for now, for this one, I didn't do a lot of the things you're supposed to do when you do this kind of video. I didn't do a lot of B-roll, I didn't do a lot of post and pre-shots. I barely kept the camera in focus, and you'll find that if you saw the whole clips, there's a lot of empty space where nothing's happening because I'm on the other side of a wall.
That's disgusting. I don't know if you can see that, but that's vent dust. We just pulled the carpet up, and this got shot out of the what are those things called? Register. Got kicked out of the register. When they replaced everything, they never even bothered to remove this crap. So that's like, I don't know, 70 years of human skin right there. That's all I really need. This one? Yeah. It's not bolted, it's just stuck.
Well, it looks like it's twisting like it was screwed in.
No, it is stuck.
Uh,
Alright. Once again, like a photo. Tick. Look at that, a whole 2 extra feet of space.
here's the other edge of the screen.
That far out? Yeah, it looks like we used a half panel here and then a full panel here. That's probably why it's getting so much trouble.
I'm getting close to where the ceiling lies.
Here?
Since you were rotating it here. I think it's doing that then.
I didn't know if I caught that in shot. My bad.
For some history on the trailer, I do know that it is a 1971 Rushmore model. I don't know what company created it. The trailer was installed on the property sometime around the same year it was built, 1971 or 72. That's mostly a guess, but I can say that the trailer did belong to a single family, and it did transfer hands within that family until it came to me at the beginning of this year. Last time it was occupied was 5 years ago in 2020. And the cool part is that as I've been manhandling it, as I've been doing the renovations on it, I've been finding renovation upgrades, things that were done in the 1990s when there's a shed on the property. That shed was made in 1990. A mudroom was added to the side of the trailer using the same materials. And then I've been finding little bits of renovations that have gone on throughout the years. So the trailer hasn't just sat since 1971, and it's not been neglected since that time. but it is causing massive confusion as I go through the process of renovating because some things look newer, some things look original, and all of it looks old. So it's a little bit of an adventure every time I pull up a carpet or pull down a wall to find out what's underneath or behind it. I hope for the process of all this, you guys are willing to join me in this little adventure of my first home I've ever bought, that I have to rebuild to live in. Two big things, of course, were the carpet, any mold or stains or rot, and then I am 100% aware because it was in the listing and it was explained to me that 100% of the plumbing is trashed. Uh, it's full of calcium and lime. It's hard water, and it doesn't work anymore, and so it has to be replaced. They quoted me. They said they received a quote of $5,000 on that. I don't have $5,000 for plumbing, but I do have access to plumbing materials at a relatively cheap rate and a whole heck of a lot of YouTube videos. So hopefully we'll be able to get the walls fixed, the floors fixed, and then the plumbing fixed and make it livable. And I've got 5 months to do that from this month because that's when the lease on my apartment is up, and that's when I'm going to have a new place to live. And this is hopefully going to be, I want to call it my forever home, but at least the home I can afford for as long as I can live there. And I hope you guys stick around and join me and my partner on this adventure of renovating our first home, however that turns out.
Cool. Sorry.
Okay.
I know. It's like, did you see the interior? Yeah, I saw the interior. Well, what do you care?
That's a really, really, really nice doorknob.
And a really, really, really house.
Nice chandelier in a haunted house.
Alright guys, contrary to popular YouTubing, I am not doing that thing where you walk out the door and close it behind you and then come back and get the camera. I'm too tired for that crap.
So we are actually all going all out at once, same time.
Yep.